I cannot believe we have 8 days. 8 days to go. That is hard to believe. 8 days. Who would have thought how quickly time goes? You know how quickly time goes. But we only have 8 days. Tad family, hope everyone is having a wonderful week. Has had a wonderful Wednesday. It is hump day. It is, what is the date? I can't even remember. I got my calendar today because we got so much to go over. It is the 29th. The 29th of August. And we have 8 days to go until the very first Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party. Can you believe that? I can't believe it's here already. Am I right? Let me make sure I am correct on this. Today's the 29th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. And then the 7th is the very first Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party. It is almost August. Where's this year gone? It has flown by. Got me a nice cup of coffee for this Tad Coffee Talk today. Like I said, hope everybody's been having a great week. Thank you so much for traveling along with us today. And just, trying to catch up, see what's going on. July, we're got today and tomorrow, Thursday, right? Gosh, I got to look at my calendar. I can't believe how, yeah. Oh, wait, Friday. So Friday will be our last Main Street report for July, and it'll be at Hollywood Studios. And I'll be going Thursday to go film that. So I can't wait for that. But we will have done every park for a Main Street report, with Epcot being 2 videos. So thank you guys for enjoying those. A lot of you have commented that you really like the Main Street reports and everything we go and show and some of the treats we try. And yes, I know I take the dining portion of that video and actually make it its own video, because a lot of people just like dining reviews or dining experiences. So that's why I take those out and make another video, because they might not watch an hour to an hour and 20 minutes. That video was an hour and 20 minutes. I couldn't believe it. I liked watching it. All going through the World Showcase and everything. But anyway, we take that dining experience and make it its own little video, because like I said, a lot of people are just looking for food at Disney, and that's the easiest way to do that. So got me a great cup of coffee here. Got a great mug right here. Thank you, Monica. This is the other one. I think this is Michelle. Michelle uses this more, but my greatest adventure. She is my greatest adventure. And Jeffrey, I am drinking my last pod of the black cherry chocolate Friendlies pods that you sent me. I said, you know what? Today's the day. We're going to have that coffee today. Of course, with some Italian sweet cream in it, makes it perfect. So no Joffrey's today. Oh, the cherry. Oh, it just smells so good too. But anyway, happy hump day. Great Wednesday. Almost, we're getting closer to, well, then again, like if you work at Disney, sometimes Wednesday is your Saturday. It just depends on how you do it. I know Becca is usually off on Wednesday, so that begins her weekend for her. So just different. So wanted to get on here and talk about August. So many things are happening in August. Of course, we've got Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party starting August 7th, which is the first Friday of August. That's going to come in important here in a minute. I'm going to tie something in here in a second. August 7th is the first Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party. So you know what that means. That means pretty soon we're going to be seeing this guy right here on Main Street, USA. And we can't wait. I cannot wait until the decorations get up. It's going to be exciting, but it's going to be quick. Like I said, within the next 8 days, we're going to see this guy right here out on the Main Street, as you enter the park. He'll be there to greet you. So I'm really excited for that. We are going to the Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party September 13th, which is a Sunday night. That is the Sunday before our group cruise. We cannot wait for that. Our group cruise is September 16th through the 20th. Going to have a great time. Like I said, I brought my calendar. I'm ready to go today. 16th through the 20th is our group cruise. If you still want to come along, contact Melanie right up here for our group cruise. Going to have a great time. Get to go to both islands. No Nassau. The last day is a day at sea. One of my perfect itineraries for a Disney cruise. So that's why we chose this one. That's why we're going on that. So we got that coming up, but we will be going to the party that Sunday night. Now, of course, you know we're going to want to try some treats. And we got to go look at the menus that have already been posted on Disney Eats. We're going to go give some of those snacks and treats a try. But if you guys go before September 13th, please let us know what we need to try. Message us on one of the videos. Send us an email. Get a hold of us on Facebook, especially our Traveling Around Disney family page. You can show us your experiences at the Halloween party and just exactly what you had. So I'm excited for that. So we've got that coming up. Let's see what else. Got to get, look, we'll just go over July. July is done with. Not So Scary. And then D23 is the 14th. August 14th, which is the following Friday. So we've got 3 days of that, the 14th, 15th, and 16th. All the new excitement announcements coming out. What are you most looking forward to hearing about? I am hoping, fingers crossed, we get a new World Showcase country. It is time. I don't care about, I hate to say this because I know I'm going to get some hate. I don't care about the Figment ride. Give me some countries at my favorite park here in Florida. I love Epcot, and I think it is time for at least one, if not two new countries. We got plenty of expansion pads over there. Come on Disney. But I'm sure we're going to get more about the Avengers Land out there in California. We're going to get more on the Villains Land here in Florida, more about Piston Peak, more about the Americas. We're just going to have a lot of announcements. And I think what we're going to get more of is more of the detailed announcements of what's coming on. Now, the other thing I'm looking forward to are Disney Cruise Line announcements. Aren't we supposed to get 4 more ships from what I'm hearing and seeing from the last D23? So, see what, maybe a new class of ships, maybe a smaller ship. I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see. Like I said, what are you guys excited to hear about any announcement at D23? Now, back to, and I know this is, I went ahead. I hate speculating and doing stuff, but back to the Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party. Do you realize if Disney stays with the trend of the first Friday, oh, and by the way, the first 4 dates of the party are already sold out. And Halloween is also sold out. But the first 4 dates of the party are already sold out. So it's popular in August. So if we continue the trend of the very first party being the very first Friday of August, that means, and I know this is going way out there, but in 2031, the party will be on August 1st, which will mean we will have 92 days of Halloween at Walt Disney World. I was like, okay, when does the first fall on the first Friday? And it's 2031 is the year that the first Friday will be on the 31st, will be the August 1st will be on the first Friday. So if Disney continues its trend of first Fridays in August, as they seem to be going now, okay, 2031, we will have August 1st Not So Scary Halloween party, and it'll be 92 days of Halloween. Just think how many Halloween buckets you can get, how much Halloween decorations you can get, how many Halloween shirts you can get. I were on my rock and roller coaster because I'm going to Hollywood Studios. Guys, I forgot where I'm going tomorrow. Hollywood Studios tomorrow to go do that Main Street report. So can't wait for that. But I cannot believe we could actually have 92 days of Halloween in 2031. Man, I just hope I make it to then. No, I'll make it. I got it. We got this down. So been looking for Halloween stuff. I actually found this today as I was looking at some of my stuff. Who remembers when they sold these little things? And I've still yet to make a waffle out of this. I have to do it this holiday. So we got D23. We got Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. Food and wine starts the 27th. I mean, we're there. We're almost to food and wine. Now, granted, not my favorite festival anymore. Used to be a fantastic festival. I used to love food and wine. Loved going there because they had all the experiences, all the tastings, all the parties, all this, all that. And now it's just booths. That's all. Booths and new foods. New foods and booths. But that starts, like I said, August 27th. And then that goes through November. You know, well, most, like half of November. I think it's November 4th, right? It ends there. Because then the Festival of the Holidays. So this is August. As we approach in 2 more days, August, it is holiday season at Walt Disney World. And we cannot wait. I love the holidays at Walt Disney World. I love seeing the pumpkin wreaths down Main Street because then I know it's going to turn into the Christmas tree and the ornaments hanging out on Main Street there. Dapper Dan's changing costume. We'll have the Gadaver Dan's at Not So Scary Halloween party. Looking for, what do you, now this will be, we went last year, I believe, right? Did we go last year? I think we did. I think we went with Melanie. Yes, we went with Melanie and Tony because it rained on us. I remember that. But what do you look forward to the most? And I think sometimes I don't spend enough time on Main Street watching the shows, seeing the ghost on Main Street and all that. I think at Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party, Main Street's a little more exciting because of the snow that they have fall and then their parade. I like the Very Merry Christmas Party parade a little bit better than Not So Scary, but you never know. Maybe some changes. That's all we can hope for. But August is going to be a very busy month here at Walt Disney World, and especially for us even. We're getting ready for the cruise. We're getting stuff all ready to have a great time. We got 33 people coming with us on the group cruise. Very exciting. I think last year we had 21. So, hey, we're growing. We're getting there. I know you guys, like, we've gotten a lot of comments. Actually, somebody stopped us. We were out shopping for a new battery up in Altamont. And somebody stopped us in the store and said, hey, ain't you Todd and Michelle? And we're like, yes, we are. And they're like, we love watching your channel. And I'm like, I do apologize for me sometimes. Which I always tell you guys, I always apologize for me. Because sometimes you don't know what you're going to get. But he actually said that he loved the Main Street reports. And a lot of people have commented that they love that. So if you guys like that, we will continue that. We had mentioned about doing deep dives into each country around Epcot. I think that is going to happen when the weather cools off a little bit. And maybe we'll tie in the food and wine and the deep dives all in little videos. So there's 13 countries? Hopefully we'll get more. But I believe that. So we'll make sure we hit the countries and the booths and do all that good stuff. So we got that. Like I said, I'll be going to Hollywood Studios tomorrow to do a Main Street report. Animator's Courtyard. Oh, I got to put that on the calendar. I think it's September 14th is the when they open the second part of Animator's Courtyard, which everybody's excited to see. It seems like more of a interactive play from what they've shown and everything. So I'm kind of excited about that. Maybe, yes, we are going to ride a ride for our channel members. And I think the overwhelming ride that all our channel members wanted to see was Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. So we'll be doing a full ride through of that with a little bit of history of that ride and what it was before and what it is now. And so that'll be for our channel members, which should come out August 8th. I told you guys August 8th. So stay tuned for that, channel members. It'll be coming out. Want to thank everybody for traveling along with us and being part of our traveling family. If you're not yet a fellow traveler, just hit this QR code right up here. You can hit the little notifications down here. I know 73% of y'all watch on TV, and sometimes it's hard to subscribe on the TV. So you can just hit that QR code right there with your phone. You can do subscribe there. For the channel members, thank you also. We really do appreciate you being channel members, and we're trying to bring you more and more content. If you want to become a channel member, it's right down the join button down here if you'd like to. You don't have to. We just have the channel members get some different content once in a while. But please, please, I love all of our channel members. I love everyone wanting to become a channel member. Our channel membership is $4.99. But if you do it on your iPhone, it is $6.99 because Apple's got to get their cut. So they charge $2 extra. And that goes straight to Apple. So if you're going to become a channel member, come down here and hit the join button down here. Or get on your computer and join that way. Just to save the money. I'm just that way. I'm sorry. I just don't, what's Apple doing just because you're doing it on your phone? But anyway, so thank you, channel members. Thank you, all of our travelers out there. Interested in the popcorn buckets. This is an oldie but goodie right here. Look at that one. Right there. And then we get all the new merchandise coming out. I know you guys are excited about the merchandise. And I'm sure there will be some great merchandise out there coming out. You know, Disney and their great Halloween merchandise. It's going to be fantastic. This merchandise, I bet, is going to look fantastic. We've gotten some sneak peeks. If you go into the Disney Parks blog, they've put some stuff up there. And I'm sure there'll be plenty more coming out for the party and stuff like that. But, you know, Disney and their Halloween and holiday merchandise is always spot on. So, kind of excited for that. So, cannot wait for August. Jeffrey, want to thank you once again for this cherry coffee. And Monica, thank you for the cup. Just wanted to get on here and see how you guys were doing. Give you a video for Wednesday. It is a hump day. And like we said, we hope everybody has had a great Wednesday and is having a fantastic week and getting closer to the weekend. What is the weekend? August. Oh my gosh, August 1st is Saturday. Oh my goodness, August. I'm telling you what, if you're my age, these years go by quickly. They seem to just zoom right by. So, because then you go into September. We got a DVC event with Donna and Dwayne. Cannot wait for that. And at the group cruise in September, I'm telling you, the calendar, and Michelle prints me a calendar out to make sure I stay on top of everything. Because you guys know, I sometimes forget. Got to get with Heidi and Kevin because we got to do some magical dining that's coming. That's already out here in Orlando. And you know we love to do magical dining. I love to go to Haleo. If I did that right, I'm sure y'all wouldn't say I did wrong. But they always have a great prefix. I think last year we did a dinner party. There was like 8 of us from the channel that went and did it. So never know. Might do that again. But we just got a lot going on. I tell you, Christmas is fast approaching. Christmas in July. A lot of places, celebrations, celebrated a Christmas in July event. We couldn't make it there, but it's just flying by. But it is holiday season in 2 days. August, might as well say August 1st. Like I said, first 4 Halloween parties are sold out. Of course, the very first party that ever sells out is the 31st. So that one's been gone. 31st has been gone. But other than that, just having a great week. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody, for stopping to say hello, by the way. I really do appreciate it. Me and Michelle appreciate it. Where were we the other day? Oh, we were at Contempo Cafe with Ashley and Johnny and Lily. They came down, and Lily's getting ready to go to college, so Lily's going to do great in college. But they came down, and we went to Contempo Cafe because we had a little mix-up with Steakhouse 71. But anyway, we were sat there for 3.5 hours having a great lunch with them. Fantastic time. But while we were there, we probably seen at least five fellow travelers come up and say hello. And you know that's what we want. This is what this channel is about. It is about you guys. It is about us. I don't care if I'm mid-bite of a hamburger. If I'm filming, if I'm talking, I don't care. I want you to say hello. I never want to hear, yeah, I seen you out filming. I didn't want to disturb you. I don't care. Please do it. That's what we're here for. We'd like you guys to be on camera. You can go home and say, hey, we were on this video. In fact, I think in the Epcot World Showcase one, I had a big family join me on that video. So please, if you see us out in the parks, if you see us anywhere, Publix, Walmart, Dutch Bros, getting a new swig. Cannot wait for that. Another new swig here in Florida. Woo! Never had a swig, so I couldn't tell you what it is. But I want to go there. So please stop, say hello. Thank you, everyone, for being part of our traveling family. We really do appreciate it. I'm going to finish my cherry coffee here. I'm going to go edit this video. And so you guys can see it this afternoon. Oh, yeah. By the way, I made the decision because it seemed to be analytically correct for our YouTube. 3 p.m. will be the release date for all of our videos during the week and on the weekend. 3 p.m. No more 5 p.m., no more 12 p.m., no more 12 a.m., no more 8 a.m.s. It'll be 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for all of our video releases. So just put that on your calendars if it even matters to you. Or if not, just hit that little button notification bell down there. It'll let you know when we post a video. So like we said, hope you're having a great Wednesday. I'm going to go finish my coffee. And travelers, like we always say, until next time, travel and adventure is out there.